If you're lonely right now and you clicked on this video and you're thinking that getting into a relationship or finding a woman is going to make your life so much better, you're right. You're right. You're right. So let's talk about how to find love as a lonely man if that's you. Now, the first thing that I have to tell you is you're right. Getting in a relationship, finding that woman is going to make your life better, but only if you're so good with you, by yourself. And if you're not right now, and you're thinking that getting into a relationship or being with that girl is going to somehow make your life better, it won't. If that's the case, if you're not good with you, it's only going to make your life worse. I'm willing to bet on some level, though, you might be lonely because you haven't created the man that you're proud of, because you haven't created the man that you admire, right? Because you haven't created a better version of yourself that you would actually want to share with the world so that you wouldn't be lonely. There's things about you, there's things about your life that you would like to change. And I'm here to tell you that you can't wait for something external around you to change how you feel inside about you. And no woman out there is going to be able to do that for you. I know you might be watching this thinking you can't wait for a woman to come into your life and change it and make it better. But when you stop waiting and you change you, create a better version of you, and get locked in on that path of becoming a better version of you every day, then that woman will already be around you and she will become attracted to you. When your world is right within, the world around you is going to be good. The world around you will be right. So, tip number one to finding love as a lonely man is to stop looking for it. Stop waiting for it. Stop looking for it. Stop looking at pictures of attractive women online and romanticizing a life with them, creating a life in your mind with them. Stop thinking about, that girl that you saw in public that just does something to you in your stomach, right? And you start to envision a life. Stop looking out there. That's tip number one. So if you're not looking out there, if you're just going to stop looking for a woman, you're thinking, well, how am I ever going to find one? Trust me, you will. Trust me, it'll happen. But it won't happen when you're looking for it. It won't happen when you're trying to find it. What you need to use this time right now as a lonely man is to become better. Better at what? Better at being you. Are you good with you, honestly? Or are there things about you that you want to change, that you want to improve? Are you good with you? Or do you have habits that your conscience is telling you to stop, that your mind is telling you to drop, that there's a voice in your mind that's saying, you should stop doing that. You should quit doing that. You need to give that up. Are you good at being you? Do you take your own advice? Do you listen to your own internal compass? Are you purpose-driven? Are you guided by your values, by your beliefs? Are you creating a life for you that needs no escape, that's in alignment with your truth? Are you doing that? Are you good at being you? Because if you're not, that's what you have to get good at. That's what you got to get good at. And here's the thing. There's a lot of men out there, who are complaining, right? Who are just bitching, right? About, there's no good women and just modern women, right? But the truth is, the reason you have had issues with some of the women in your life is because they're just mirroring to you where you're inadequate, where you need to level up, where you need to become better. That is their job. That's what women do. Women are simply a mirror into ourselves and where we need to level up and become better. That's why when you get good at being you and you become better, then you just happen to have better women around you and you don't actually have to look. You don't actually have to find a woman as a lonely man. So get better at being you, creating a better version of you. What's something in your life that you've been putting off or avoiding? Start doing that. Create a plan. Execute the plan. Have goals that are in alignment with your values. If you don't know your purpose in life, find it. Find it. And if that's something that, you're watching this video and you think that, that's something that you could use some help with, drop a comment and I'll make a video about that. But the truth is, it's time for you to create a man that you're proud of and a man that you're happy with on your own and by yourself. Now, as you start to walk in your purpose, as you start to create this man that you admire, that you're proud of, that you like, that you enjoy being with, people are going to want to be around you. That's tip number 2, secret number 2, right? Stop being lonely. Learn how to connect with people. Start having friends. Have friends that are women, have friends that are guys. Have both. Stop being so lonely. Right? By definition, to be in a relationship with someone is to be in connection with them. To be in connection with someone, you have to be good at connecting. To be good at connecting, you have to be connected to yourself. So that's part 1, right? Get better at being you. And as you have that better, stronger relationship with yourself, you'll be better equipped to connect with other people. That's it. Stop being lonely, and people will want to be around you. Right? As you start to create that person that you're proud of, that you love, right? As you start to follow the voice inside that's been guiding you, you'll become more confident. You'll become more attractive. You will start to get into alignment. And your bank account will be better. Physically, you'll be healthier, stronger, right? Because you're becoming better inside and out. And naturally, as a result, there's going to be women that are going to see that and want to be around you. Right? So stop being so lonely. Start being available to connecting with other people regardless of what happens, right? Because when you're good with you, when you don't need anything outside to change how you feel inside, that's a great spot to be. That's an amazing spot to be. And that is when you'll have options. And instead of being in a position where you were before, where you're trying to find a woman, trying to find love, it's looking for you. It's showing up in your lap. It's showing up at your doorstep. And then at that point, you simply choose. You just choose. That's a much better place to be. So if you're lonely right now, the solution is to be better at being you, to become better. That's what this channel is about. I created this channel to help all of us become better, myself included, because I can always become better. That's the thing. I can always become better. And I'm married, right? I'm married right now. Happily. Right? And I could still keep becoming better to make that relationship so much more enjoyable. Right? Because when I become better, my relationship is better. That makes my life better. Right? See, when you find a good woman, she'll make everything about your life better, but you have to be ready for that. You have to be in alignment with that. And if you're lonely right now, it's because you're not in alignment with that. You haven't become him yet. And that's what your focus needs to be. That's what your focus has to shift into. So, hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this gives you somewhere to look. If you have any questions about this, feel free to drop a comment. But with that being said, thank you for watching another video on the Becoming Better Men channel. My name is Sid Scott, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.